Hello, colleagues. Welcome to ESL Teaching Tips. Our colleague Ingrid Bairstow will share how she uses ChatGPT. Welcome, Ingrid.
Hi everyone. I'm going to share with you how I use ChatGPT in my classes. Before I get started, I thought it would be fun to share what ChatGPT is in the words of ChatGPT itself. Explain what ChatGPT is to ESL teachers in one or two sentences. It's a language model developed by OpenAI that can generate text in response to prompts, and it can be used as a tool to help ESL teachers to provide examples and explanations. That's how I'm using it. I'm using it as a tool. This is how I have used ChatGPT since it was used for the public in January. I create dialogues, vocabulary lists, practice sentences, stories with specific types of sentences, and also longer stories for comprehension and activities. So I'll show you how I used each one of these. The first one's very easy. Students have asked to learn specific conversations, and I have just asked ChatGPT to create a dialogue, which I look at and curate and fix and add or take away details. For example, write a dialogue for low beginning ESL students about what to say when a policeman stops them for not stopping at a light. This was a very specific request from one of the students. So I tried it, and when it first came out was a little bit too high for my level 4, and I regenerated the to write in simpler language, and it came up with a really nice little dialogue. I copied and pasted it on my Google Slides, and there we are. Then the students can practice it together in class, and I also post it on Canvas. So we do this once a week. Very easy, very fun. It can be anything you want. Another very popular way that I use it is writing sentences. It can be any type of parts of speech or verb tenses you're practicing. I practice a lot of in, on, and at with level 4. And because we had already been talking about the policeman, I was able to keep to the same theme, which is nice. You don't have all sorts of different topics in one lesson. You can keep to the same theme and write a story for low beginning ESL about what to say when a policeman stops them. And then I just added use prepositions of time and place in, on, and at. Again, I regenerated for simpler language. I checked out what it said. I changed some of the locations to Oceanside Boulevard, etc. Took away the prepositions so that they were blank. This took me about 5 minutes, if not less. Then I put this on a Jamboard and made a Jamboard activity, and it looked like this. And so the students would just practice their in, on, and at. We went over it together in class, and this really helps them a lot. Some of them get it. Well, I guess we only had 3 groups there. I do this a lot. Like I said, we practice prepositions in this class. So I've done this several times. Again, had a prompt, write a short story about what a beginning ESL student did last week. Sometimes my prompts are not correct, but ChatGPT overlooks that. Use simple and compound sentences and regular and irregular past tense verbs, which is exactly what we were studying. And again, write in simpler language. Here is the outcome, and I made another Jamboard where to circle regular past tense, underline irregular past tense, and identify the simple and the compound sentences so they can read and see. And it's hard to find a reading that has everything you want in it. So this I found very helpful to be able to ask ChatGPT to come up with exactly the type of reading I want. Not authentic sometimes, but the lower levels, you want simpler language that they can actually see what they're going to be expected to write later. In an advanced course where we're learning how to write resumes, I actually had ChatGPT come up with a story about an ESL student. And this took a few iterations to get what I wanted. I wanted the story to include 3 past jobs in education with detailed dates and places and degrees and getting a job in the USA, and to include work idioms. So we were learning work idioms as well, and I had specific vocabulary. Regenerate to add these idioms, to be thrown in the deep end, learn the ropes, climb the corporate ladder, steep learning curve to this story. And then I curated it even more. I bolded the idioms, put the paragraphs numbered so that they could discuss where we found the answer at the end. So this was a sort of a long-term assignment, and they actually created a resume based on this story so that then they knew how to create a resume and they could do their own and what to include. So this took a little bit of time, but not that much time, and it really worked out well for the students. And that's it. So there's so many ways to use ChatGPT. Share your ideas. Maybe we can have a ChatGPT page. It can be as simple as just doing the in, on, and at. I love it for the sentences, filling in the blanks, close exercises. Like I said, there are much more detailed ways to use it, especially in the article from Ryan and Christy. That might already be on our Canvas page, I'm not sure, but here it is again. And then Amanda Simmons from the CATISL San Diego. This is a little bit more theoretical. If you want to delve deeper, this is an excellent article as well. And so that's it. So good luck and use it. It's a tool. ChatGPT is a tool for us to teach our students. Thank you, everybody. Have a great day.